This is a brief introduction into the material in Unit 1 of our criminal law course, which is a general overview about criminal law and its origins. Since law in general is about rules that societies have established to define the behavior that's expected of people if we are to live in civilized society, and considering that criminal law specifically deals with behaviors that society has determined especially destructive to civilization, it's probably accurate to say that we've always had criminal laws of some sort. Of course, what behaviors societies have considered to be especially undesirable have had to arise from some source. In some cases, the source is what we might consider natural law, or behaviors that clearly are unacceptable if there's to be any order that makes living in society reasonably safe and secure. For instance, I can't kill someone because I don't like them or because I want something they have. Other sources of criminal law arise out of moral and religious considerations. I can't take what you have or trick you into giving me what you don't want to give up, for example. And while criminal laws developed on a sort of as-needed basis, sort of reactionary, at some point, well before the United States was established, it was recognized that since violation of criminal laws could have financial consequences or result in confinement or even death to those who violated the laws, there had to be some parameters for the application of criminal laws. For example, the punishment for violation of a criminal law should be appropriate for the violation. Clearly, different societies have interpreted that requirement differently, but in many legal systems, that's an important requirement. Likewise, in most societies, before a person can be punished for their behavior, that behavior must have been legally determined to be criminal. That is, there must be a law created by valid legislation or a valid legislative process that determines and defines a specific behavior as being criminal. And an act cannot be punished as criminal until that law has been enacted. That's a prohibition against ex post facto laws that's contained in the United States Constitution. So I can't be prosecuted for my actions unless before my action took place, there was a law that said my action was criminal. There's a lot to learn about the basic concepts of criminal law, so I urge you to read the first chapter in the course book carefully, and we will consider that in the first unit of the course.